Welcome everyone. Welcome to Pick a Card. This is group 1, group 2, group 3. So if you're new here, welcome in. I'm a psychic and energy intuitive. I created this so that you could have like more day-to-day guidance, and just pick the first card that draws your attention and holds it. You can pick more than one card. Yeah, don't overthink it. And with that, I'm going to begin with group 1. Okay, welcome group 1. Let's see what you've chosen here. Number 12, water, the overflow. Okay, the overflow. This card here, this talks about abundance and how just going along. Oh, hold on. So the water card here, this talks about abundance. It also talks about like having that mindset of no scarcity. It also is about like allowing financial and energetic gifts to flow through you so that you can create more. Okay, so I mean, create more abundance. I mean, that means something different to everyone. It could be money, it could be relationships, it could be, you know, a creative career. It could be, you know, like I said, abundance could mean anything to anyone. You know, we're all different. So, but it's going to be overflowing here. So we have justice. And justice is about making tough choices. In this deck is for like every day. And it's only read in the upright. So it's not like your typical tarot deck. Well, at least Spirit has me only read it this way. So they're talking here about, this card also represents about decisions that could have like a lot of repercussions in the future. But it also talks about having that balance, you know what I mean? It also talks about that, to think clearly and carefully when you're making those decisions, and don't do it out of fear. So just remembering about the balance and how that's going to serve you. It also, it's number 11 as well. So you have number 11 and then you have number 12 here. Okay, so this is the Eight of Pentacles. This is something that you've learned. This is like a skill that you have. You know, and this is also that, you know, you've honed your skill, but you can also expand on those skills. So you could, like, maybe you're not a pro, like, but you could like add more and make, maybe that's what's going on, because you can add more skills to make you a pro. And, you know, this card also is to remind you to look at all, like behind you, like how far you have come and all the accomplishments that you have made to date. And that people, I believe, look up to you as well. You know, because it's just like with this balance and this knife, like it just gives me that authority type of individual that, you know, you stand in your power, basically. You're not afraid to make those hard decisions. You know, your choices, though, weigh heavy on you. You know, and maybe that's because people look up to you. Okay, so let's see what this last tarot card is. Oh, the death card. Death card is, in this deck anyway, it represents new starts and beginnings. And maybe that's where like this big decision is coming from. It's like some kind of career, or yeah, I think it's career. I keep believing that it's career. I keep going back to the word career. I don't think this is more so much personal, but it is more that you're expanding on your knowledge or something, or maybe you should. Maybe this is something that they're, at this time, maybe that'd be a good thing at this time. Okay, Spirit, what are you pestering? Okay, they want me to pull out. Okay, so they want me to pull out one of these dragon cards. All right, do you want to read this at the end, Spirit? asking me to grab this card here. Oh, they're stuck together. What's going on? This one. Golden Atlantean dragon helps you remember the wisdom of the golden Atlantis. Awaken, bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents, reclaim your mastery. No joke. That's basically what this card is all about. Like, this is the decision, but this is about the mastery, sorry. And this is all about the abundance and overflow. And I believe that has a lot to do with creativity too, I think. Okay. Just move these down just a little teeny bit here. I don't know if you can see this or not. Okay. Yeah, maybe that. Oh, see this? I don't know if you can see can you see this stone here? I don't know what that is, that crystal. I don't know what that crystal is. There's some kind of message in this for you, this card. They want to give you a message from this card here. Also, they were asking me, with this crystal reminded me, they wanted me to bring out from this deck here. So let me pull one of these cards here. I don't want to put it under the lights because it is glittery on the back, and they want me to pull out a card for you here. So, okay, Spirit. Oh. Okay, I thought they were going to have me pull one out, but I guess it popped out. Okay, it says black tourmaline, bad vibes be gone. And this is where it comes out here about using the balance and that, how important it is for you to make decisions, but don't do it out of fear. So bad vibes would be like fear, right? Want this card? There's something in this they want me to read. Okay, black tourmaline. Black tourmaline. Here we go. Oh, when black tourmaline shows up, it is time to do some spiritual housekeeping and protect yourself from other people's messy energies. This is one of the most protective and negatively fighting crystals around, and it acts as a mystic force field to keep any unwanted spiritual baggage from penetrating your personal bubble. So trust your gut. If someone gives you a bad vibe, if you pick up on any shady side eyes or less than stellar frequencies today, visualize them being sucked into a big black hole, never to be seen again. Yeah, see, that's what they're talking about. That's exactly what they're talking about. You know, to think carefully because your decisions could have repercussions in the future, and that people do look up to you. You have something that's weighing heavy on you, though. So, it's good that you have, like, if you have to get rid of any bad vibes so that you're not, no one else's influence is getting into, and that's why they probably have the water card here too, because if you cleanse yourself with water, it will remove anything negative from your aura. Do a spiritual bath or something, and then go and do some deep thinking and, analyze everything and just stay in that balance like they're talking about here. Okay, I gotta move this deck because it's like glaring in my eye. All right, what else here, Spirit? Okay. Go on an adventure. Today's the day to try something daring. And that's where they were talking about to try something else, like to expand on your skills. because you've already honed in on whatever it is that you know what I mean? But you can always hone it, like do something extra to, you know, I noticed, you know, I've taken a lot of note of this card too. It has a lot of those sacral colors, the chakra colors, and the solar and the heart and all that. Oh yeah, that's actually a good idea. There, write a letter. Write a letter to your inner child. So if you write a letter and you write down all the pros and cons, or you write down about how you feel and then like keep checking back, because you know you might feel different or you might get different ideas or seek guidance in this. Look, no joke, we were just talking about how to it's time for a different perspective. Yeah. So use that water to help with that, because, you know, like he's even sitting in the forest doing like a meditation, doing a, you know, connecting. So seek guidance too. It's okay to be misunderstood. Is there anything else in this, Spirit? Okay. Why do I get my deck all upside down and backwards? And look at that. Go inward. It's time to connect with your inner child. Again, they keep telling you to just to go in and figure out this big important decision that you're trying to make. So yeah, if you're tapping into your intuition and using any guidance that you can to make your decision, that would be ideal, right? Okay. Okay, what else do they want you to know? Intimate relationships on the bottom. Support, look at that. I just cut it, support. That's that seeking guidance. Okay, so your support is friends, family, or colleagues are offering you unconditional support, helping you through challenges and making you feel loved. And this comes right under this thing here, and then you get the guidance as well. So you seem like you have a support system, right? Which is good. So what's going to be for this this new beginning here, Spirit? So I'm going to assume that you're going to make the right decisions, because this talks about abundance. But you have a big decision. Look, desire came out again. Desire is fueling your connection both emotionally and physically. It represents a deep craving for closeness and mutual goals. So your desires for a new beginning for sure there. I don't, and the intimate relationships, the bottom. Okay, Spirit, is there another card here? No. Okay, look at that. Success. Career success is within reach. Your hard work and dedication are being rewarded, and significant progress is being made. That's awesome, because that's what this is all about making, like, having the support and the desire, and then you get the success, right? You know, he's holding all this money too, and wearing this fancy suit, tie. Okay, Spirit, what else? You want another card here? An animal oracle. Oh, which deck? This one. Okay, hold on. I want an animal oracle here. Okay, I don't know what they want you to know here with this, but we're going to find out. here. Oh, I think I grabbed the wrong one. They said, no, I didn't. The polar bear. I thrive in my environment without fear. You know what? They brought up a lot of fear. Look, and it comes right out under the bad vibes. Wow. That's amazing, Spirit. I love these confirmations when they bring these out because it's just basically what is in this everyday tarot. That's really, really amazing, Spirit. Thank you. And then you have the world on the bottom. I am in divine union with Gaia's guidance. I explore my untamed nature to be a service to the world. I don't know if you have yeah, see, and this is the koala bear. It's like I take time to rest for mental and emotional clarity. Exactly. And that's what, this is what they're talking about before you make any big decisions. But I'm going to tell you that it sounds like you are very you're going to be very blessed because this is about reclaiming your mastery. So these are gifts and talents that you have. So bring back your knowledge. I think this is something you might have even done in a previous lifetime. So they want this right out here on the success and this Eight of Pentacles. They want me to read something. There's a blurb here they want me to read. I just don't know where the book is. Oh, there it is. Okay. Golden Atlantean Dragon. Gold Orange. Oh, these come in different, these are different dimensional dragons. I gotta look up which dimension this dragon is in. Okay. Oh, I forgot. It's been a while since I've touched these cards. What is it? Gold Atlantean. Okay. Gold. Gold Atlantean Dragon, page 100. Let's see here. Seventh dimensional. Okay, page 100. This is a seventh dimensional. Well, that makes sense because you seem like you're really in tune with your emotions and how fear is something not to fear but to face, basically. Okay. The guidance here is this card invites you to activate your own personal fifth dimensional blueprint, for it contains the light of the incredible era of Golden Atlantis. The Golden Atlantean Dragon, who has come to you now, worked directly with all the great masters of Atlantis during the Halcyon days and remembers exactly who you truly are. Prepare to reclaim your mastery. You are ready to dissolve the final veils of amnesia, and your dragon will assist you to do so. Ask it to breathe its golden fire into your third eye so that the final clearance and awakening can take place. And then here they're talking about the bad vibes to be gone. So they're going to remove and they're going to clear. And then the awakening can take place. Okay, that's amazing. Your dragon will then remain with you and shine light into you as you prepare to stand in your power as an Atlantean master. No joke, Spirit. That is amazing because this is all about your skills and your decisions and how you can hone your skills so that you can be a pro. So you can just add on to take some kind of course or education or something. I don't know what you're going to do, but wow, you should do it because you're going to be a force to be reckoned with. You're going to have all this abundance and success. You have the strength of a polar bear. I mean, polar bears, they live in the harshest climate. So you have been somebody that you could have even lived in a harsh climate as in, seeing polar bears on a daily for all I know. Anyway, that was amazing, Spirit. I hope this is very helpful to someone. And I'd like to bid you a good day, and I hope this video finds you well. And I'm sending you love and light. Welcome, group 2. Let's see what you've chosen here. Earth, number 14, nurture nature. You know, and though it's number 14, it could also be a 5, and 5 is like a transformation or some kind of change. Oh, hold on. Oh, dog hair everywhere. My dog is shedding. She's really shedder. Okay, Spirit wants me to bring out this dragon deck here. They're having me do a little different than they were on the other one. What is this here? White golden dragon. Connection to your highest Christ light. Okay. 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 Oops. What is this? Pure white dragon. Transform your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. And I was just talking about number 5 being transformation. Pure white dragon. That's beautiful. Okay, so let me continue on here. Okay, let's see what these, this is like everyday tarot. Oh, this is the one that only has 2. Okay, so the Ace of Knives. This is like your aha moment. This is where you get lots of clarity. And this is all about your brain power and your thought processes, which makes sense because it's talking about here about your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. And that's all that brain and your thought process. Okay. And then judgment. This is about the guilt and it's time to release any kind of self-blame that you have. Let go of the past. Like let go of all those those ghosts in your closet, like all the skeletons. I guess it's not skeletons because it's, you know, clearly it's ghosts. Yeah, so the judgment card is really about your self-judgment in this deck. Because this is like an everyday deck for just like everyday life situations here. And Spirit only has me read them one way. Now, you could be, you know what I mean? Like, they're saying to release fears because there's fears that are associated with this stuff that's happened in the past, like whatever this is, and to let go of those grudges against other people. You might even have to like accept some of the blame if you need to, and then just let it go. And then also they're talking, like this card also talks about like you might even have to make some kind of atonement if needed. You know what I mean? And sometimes like that is just more for your own self growth. Okay. So what else do you want to hear, Spirit? Okay. This reading's going to be done a little bit different than the other reading because the other reading had 3, group 1 had 3 of the tarot, everyday tarot. I don't know what the other tarot deck, I mean, I find like all the tarot decks have different meanings, so I guess it depends what deck you're using. Okay, look at this, and even says let it go. Look at that. Let it go. I just don't know what that white thing is there. You do not have to go it alone. Okay, so it's this one here, to let it go. So it was just talking about letting go those grudges, letting go of the guilt. Yeah, looking right underneath, it's you can do hard things. And it has like all the same colors that's over here in this earth card. Well, it even has dragonflies here. Yeah, this is about a lot of healing that needs to take place. We'll spend time in nature, and this is nurture nature. Look at that. You want this one, Spirit? Let the beauty of nature refresh your soul. So this is using the earth to help clear away. Okay, Spirit. They want me to pull out one of these here, amethyst. It's all groovy, baby. It's all groovy. Oh my gosh. Crazy cards that they have me pull out sometimes. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of water here. They're talking like there's the earth cards here, but there's also if you look closely with this earth card, there's like clouds and thunder, lightning. So this water is going to be, and the earth is going to be very nurturing for you. It's something that you should really try to spend some time with and in, even if you're just going to the lake, like, you know, sitting down on a rock or something, putting your feet in, or sit off a wharf and have your feet dangle if you don't like being in a lake. I don't like going into lakes myself, but they creep me out. I don't like what I can't see, you know what I mean? Aquamarine, surf the waves of your heart. No joke. And then go in and because that's where you're going to get all those aha moments, and all that thought processes is going to go on. Yeah. And then on the bottom says heal the broken heart. Yeah. Just like the colors here with this let it go, the sacral. And then you have all this yellow here with the solar. That has to do with a lot of with that healing, that broken heart. Heal that broken heart. You want this card, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, and you know, they're saying here, thank your lucky stars. And what they mean about that, the thank your lucky stars, because you know what, like when we're going through like heartache and having like these hard, rough things happen to us, it's to put us on a different path. So if you try to look at it that way, and you try to think of it like this is spirit trying to, you know, like I keep going in the same cycle, I'm not getting anywhere, but I think you've reached this aha moment. And through this, you're getting like, you've gotten clarity. And, you know, your brain power and your thought processes are really going to help you transform your life. Okay, so surf the waves of your heart and then heal that broken heart. That's where they're talking about like, that's where you go into all these thought processes, Spirit. Okay. Oh, that's so blinding, that thing. There's something here they want me to read. Do you want both of these? Aquamarine. And you know, again, that just gives me all the vibes of the water that they've been pulling out, right? And that's where you can do all that healing in nature. They're really pushing the nature here in this reading. Okay, what is this? Aquamarine or something here. Yeah, step into the aquamarine's crystalline waves and take a refreshing dip in your heart's inner current, named for the cool blue of the ocean. Aquamarine energy reflects the depths, clarity, yeah, look at that, clarity, and gentle power of the sea, as well as the cleansing property of water, just like we were talking about. So it can help you align deeply with your feelings. You know, water was a big thing in the first reading too, group 1. Find the right words to express them, and generally get yourself into free and easy state, moving with the tide instead of against it. It will save you energy and get you places faster. So listen to your heart, honor your feelings, and ride the wave. Who knows, you might meet some wish-granting mermaids along the way. Okay, so what's this? Oh. I don't know. Being sad sucks and heartbreak hurts like a lot. And you know, it comes right out underneath the judgment too. Okay. Sorry. And when you're down in the dumps, It can feel like every sappy song on the radio is haunting you, and every happy face you see is smiling to spite you. The magic of whatever this name is like a gentle salve here to soothe your soul and remind you that despite any heaviness weighing you down, there's still plenty of love and happiness in the world, and it's going to shine its light on you again and again. With the healing energy of the crystal in your orbit, it's an auspicious time to give yourself some TLC and remind yourself that it is safe to open your heart again. Journal out your feelings, talk to a loved one about your heartaches, or bake a warm apple pie to have all yourself. Oh, Jesus. Or bake a warm apple pie to have all to yourself. Don't forget the vanilla ice cream. That's cute. Okay. All right. Okay. That's why it's all about the nurture and the nature. Okay. Let me see what they want about that. Number 14. There's something there. There's just a few things here. Looking after the planet, the ebb and the flow of life. Yeah, the ebb and the flow. And that's why they're talking about all the water. Okay. The loving embrace of Mother Nature, the natural beauty of death and decay, and the macro and microcosm, time and nature, ancestors, growth through weathering storms, nurturing self and heart, so you may flourish. Yeah, so that's why they're talking about all the grounding and finding your roots and all the physical healing and the nurture to build. Yeah, it's so that you can build like a solid foundation. So like I said, like, this stuff happens to move you on to a new path so that you can have like a, because like spirit, see how it goes is like spirit sees things that you do not. So, when people are like scheming behind your back or doing dirty things or talking poor about you, or, I don't know, like whatever people do, they do to you or us, or, we all experience this in some ways at some point in our lives. It's, it's really spirit sees that, and they will create some kind of aha moment so that it'll get you to move along. Right. Okay, Spirit. Very good. Okay. So what do you want here, please? Okay. So adventure, fear of failure, or the unknown may be keeping you from taking risks and experiencing new opportunities. And that's, look, and they're even saying like, for this judgment, like release your fears. Because fear is just a part of the ego, right? And fear is what keeps you stuck. So releasing all this past stuff, like just get these ghosts and cobwebs out of your closet. You know what I mean? Just let it go. Okay. So what is it that, what advice did you want to give this group to? Balance. You are finding balance in your life, whether between work and personal time or between material and spiritual needs. Okay, well, that's good. Finding balance. That's important. Risk management. Yeah. Because, when you might have had some issues with some narcissists even. You demonstrate wise risk management in your career, balancing opportunities and challenges. Strategic decisions are propelling you toward success. And then it comes right out under you can do hard things. It's not impossible as it may feel. So this is really good though. Like you're doing well. I mean, heartache is hard to get past. Is there anything else? I split it on success, but it's trying to split here. What does it want me to know? Support. So career success is within reach. Your hard work and dedication are being rewarded, and significant progress is being made. And then support, friends and family or colleagues are offering you unconditional support, helping you through challenges, and making you feel loved. Very good, Spirit. Is there anything else here? Okay. I just said no. They're just saying here, cut it here, and it's like a breakthrough. A major career breakthrough is on the horizon. The period of stagnation is ending, and new opportunities and achievements are coming. See, I was just talking about that because when you get stuck when you're in like a fear, but you've had this aha moment, so that's really good. So they're kind of separating it here. I gotta see what they want. Look, success again. Look at that. Very good, Spirit. Very good. Okay, so they want me to read this dragon here. Oops. Okay. You want this, Spirit? It's to cover all of these. Okay, pure white dragon. Transform your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. And let your wings of light glow and expand. Wow. Okay. Okay. I got to see what dimension this dragon is in. I don't know what dimension it is in. They're all in different dimensions. What is this pure white dragon? Pure white dragon is the 7th dimension, number 84. Number 84. Okay, so pure white dragon. Here we go. A pure white dragon of Orion has come to you today to advise you to examine what you know with enlightened eyes. No joke. You already have, you got this aha moment. Process any information you are working with through your right brain to discover how to use it for the highest good. The high frequency dragons from Orion, whatever, will be with you to help you with this process. They will allow you to advance your spiritual growth and expand your wings of light. When you hold white in your aura, people trust and respect you. This card calls on you to speak your truth, act with honesty, and be totally honorable with your dealings. With all your dealings. What? Honorable in all your dealings. Yeah. Wow, Spirit. That's amazing. But you know this because you had this aha moment. You figured out this aha moment. This is amazing. Well, this is really good. I'm really happy for you because this is, every person that heals, it actually adds more light to the earth, and it helps heal the earth. It helps heal all the people and the animals and everything. So this is amazing. This is great. I love this one. So with that, I'm going to bid you a good day, and I hope this video finds you well. It certainly should find you well because you have an aha moment, all kinds of brain power going on, and clarity and thought processes. That's, it's amazing. I love the Spirit. Thank you so much. And with that, I'm going to do group 3. Oh, you might also find a message in group 1 if you chose group 2 first. Have a good day. Welcome, group 3. Let's see what you've chosen here. Fire, number 15. Solaris Sublime. Oops. I got these cards backwards. Look at that. It's like the rising phoenix. Transformation. Infinite energy. And it's like the balance, the duality of the white and the, like your shadow self and your light self. Hmm. Fire. This is the phoenix. I think you've just like have risen from something. Because it has to do with the phoenix. You'd think it would have like red and stuff in it, but it's about like passion and motivation, your inner light. And obviously it's transformation because the phoenix, it burns and then is reborn. Okay, so Spirit's gonna have me pull out a blue dragon from Pleiades. Prepare you to accept source healing, accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. Okay, they wanted me to pull a card. Okay, look, and I cut it on pure right. That was for the group 2, that dragon there. Okay, let me try this again. Source dragon. Okay. What's going on here, Spirit? What do you want here for this one? Okay, which one? This one? This one. Hold on. Magenta dragon enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom, awaken your soul memories, and higher spiritual understanding. Prepare for accelerated ascension. And that makes a lot more sense, because see the fire here too, see? And that fire also is for the phoenix here. My goodness, on the bottom it's earth and fire dragon. Works with you to clear the 5th dimensional ley lines. It's time for service. When you give, you receive. Interesting. You give, you receive. Deep blue dragon. Oh my gosh, and there's even more fire here. Look. Keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. They're talking a lot about your moving forward and clearing a path. Trust that you are protected. Walk on a path of light. Okay, so this could be something all new to you, and you could be like, you could be I almost feel like stressing out. Enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom. Okay, let's find out what the tarot here. This is the deck for everyday tarot. The Knight of Wands. This is about confidence. You see, you could be very charming. You say the right things at the right time. You love adventure, or it could be somebody that you deal with. But you're like, I'm just ready to go. Let's just get on with this. You're somebody that you just can't slow down now. I think with this rebirth and this movement forward that they're talking about. Yeah. You're not like a dilly-dally type person. Or maybe it's the person that you're dealing with. I think that your soul has a lot of wisdom in it. And it's almost like I get the impression that this Kundalini is where everything's coming online, or will soon be coming online. It's something about awaken your soul memories. Okay. Let's see here. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, well, you know, this is somebody that it takes time to get to know them. But once you do, they, you know, you want them on your side, right? You wouldn't want to have an argument with them. They probably would win. But the problem is, though, is that, you know, they could be like stubborn in certain situations. So again, this could be somebody that you're dealing with. Or maybe you're someone that can be stubborn. And, you know, maybe you have to like, I just got that impression that, you know, sometimes you just have to go up in flames and start over or something. Okay. Oh, here we go. And the moon. The moon is about your dreams and your daydreams. And it's about like new levels of creativity, but it also talks about secrets. And this could be like your true self, like things that you have hidden that you're hiding from yourself, or it could be someone that's around you that is hiding something from you, being secretive or something. I'm not sure about that. But you know what? If you do have somebody around you that is being secretive, like if you're going through this Phoenix rising type thing, this fire, like you're going to be able to recognize that BS. You know what I mean? You're going to see through the illusions. Okay. You want one of these, Spirit? They're asking me to bring out an animal oracle for you here. You know, it's a lot about hot too, because like lizards are from the heat, and you know, you have the fire here and the fire here. You know, there's an awful lot of red in this card as well. Okay, Spirit. Here. Hold on. Wolves, look, and I was just looking at that wolf there too in the moon card. The guidance of the wolf. I listen to my inner thoughts and trust my insights. I surround myself with supportive people of like mind and heart. Okay. And look, Gaia's on the bottom. I think that came out in one of the other cards too. It keeps coming out on the bottom. All right. So you have the earth and you have the moon. Yeah, I think what they're saying basically with that is that, you know, you're not just connected to the earth, but you're also connected to the universe. All right, Spirit, what else do you want here? Okay. They want to bring out one of these cards here. Oh, no, one of these ones. They want to bring out one of these ones here. You do not have to go it alone. No, exactly, because you're surrounding yourself with supportive people. Okay. It's really good. Wow. Find your haven. Exactly. Supportive people, find your haven. Is there another one here? There is a place of wonder waiting just for you. Yeah. I mean, this card is all about, let's just get on with it. Come on. No more dilly-dallying. Let's just get it. Let's just get the show on the road kind of thing. All right, Spirit. Is there another card in here? say yes. Now is the time to be open and receive. Okay, so what is it that this individual is ready to receive, Spirit? Because they're obviously eager to move on. Be still. Cultivate a space of stillness and silence to just be. Maybe you're trying to rush things here because it comes out underneath here where it's like, you just want to get on with it, but maybe you're rushing things. Be still and cultivate a space of stillness. After when you go through like a kundalini, like when you go through like this rebirth, you really do look, and there's a moon here too. Okay. What else do you want here, Spirit? Okay. There's something here about this card. They want you to know something here about being still. Let me find that book. What is this deck? Where is it? Oh. Number 4. Okay. Within stillness, there is an invitation of being. As we move throughout our day, we most often take the well-worn paths we walk each day without questioning their benefit to our lives, which can sometimes leave us feeling disconnected. Stillness can be a way to initiate connection with our senses and with our inner being. It is also helpful in connecting with our inner child, as sometimes we need stillness to hear the voice within. Okay, yeah, you see how like here in this card, how she's kind of like, her legs across and she's just in that. Okay, is there anything else here? Oh, it wasn't done. There's like an exercise here that they're here. I'm just going to read it because I don't know what they want. Reflect on the places, sounds, and environments that bring you a feeling of calm and safety. Once you have found your state of calm, put away all sources of stimuli and let yourself just be. Try to focus on what is before you or what you might be feeling inside of you. You can also take a nap or let your body drift into the in-between space of wakefulness and dreams. Naps or quiet rest periods are also a good reset when you are feeling stressed or overwhelmed. If you feel unable to achieve stillness at this time, you can try this exercise instead. Moving at a very slow pace can be incredibly relaxing. First, reflect on how a sloth or any moving animal moves, and hold this energy as you complete this exercise. Pick a physical task, any movement that you can complete in almost comically slow fashion, such as walking, smelling a flower, touching a friend, or even washing the dishes. Whatever you do, try stretching the practice of this task for at least 5 to 10 minutes. The goal of this exercise is to help you feel safe, calm, and rested. And see, and this is what they're talking about, because this energy here is all about like go, 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 go. You can't slow this person down. And that's the problem. You need to find some stillness. I mean, maybe just like go camping, or like here there's like a I don't know if that's I think it's like a castle or something in the background, like go on some kind of vacation, like spend time and explore nature and do you know what I mean? Like go to the top of a mountain and sleep in a yurt, but like slow down. Okay. So that's what they want here. So this is something really important for you to do because, you know, you even have like, they're talking about the moon here. And here's clear quartz came up. Get clear quartz about your intentions. Okay. Is that the card? Okay. There's something here in this card that they want you to know too. Clear quartz. Okay. The purity and glow of clear quartz can amplify. Oh my goodness. Amplify. What is going on? Sorry. I'm sorry. I just sometimes get in these little giggly spurts because, you know, it's funny. Anyway, the purity and glow of clear quartz can amplify whatever frequencies it comes in contact with. So this is your spirit call to get in touch with your intentions. The law of attraction wants to work in your favor, but you've got to get crystal clear on what you want. Otherwise, you're just the person who got to the front of the line. Look at that. At the Cosmic Cafe, but still didn't know what to drink or order. Dig deep and get to the root of why you want what you want. Will that specific job really make all your dreams come true? And we were just talking about the moon card with the dreams. Or do you just want financial security? Are you desperate for that specific person to ask you out? Or are you just craving some cuddle time? When you understand your motivations on a deeper and more honest level, your manifestations will pack a way more powerful punch. Now get back in line at the Cosmic Cafe and be ready to place that order. So this is what they're talking about, you know, like this card here talks about, you know, you can be, you or the person you're dealing with can be really stubborn in certain situations. So, you know, you should really examine, like, why are you being stubborn in these certain situations? Like, is this really what you want? Like, think about all that because, you know, like you're somebody that it takes time to get to know you, but you know, if it's other people have a hard time getting to know you or it takes time for others to get to know you, you need to take that time to get to know yourself as well. Yeah. Okay. Very good, Spirit. All right. So what else you want here? I want this one here. Okay. So they're asking me to bring out a couple of these cards here. Support on the bottom. Okay. Whoa. Look at that. Weren't we just talking about the financial stability with this card? Your financial stability or situation is secure and career success is bringing you material rewards and the sense of safety for the future. Well, goals too. Okay. Yeah, and even the card change flipped out there. You know, because you have this the Phoenix. That's all about the transformation and change. Intimate relationships here. And it falls right under the wolves, which are, you know, very family oriented. Issues within intimate relationships are causing confusion or disappointment. Emotional distance or unspoken needs may be present. Okay. So unspoken needs. And why does it come out? I listen to my inner thoughts and trust my insights. I surround myself with supportive people of like mind and heart. But then it comes out underneath. Issues within intimate relationships are causing confusion or disappointment. Emotional distance or unspoken needs may be present. Okay. Is there anything else here, Spirit? Oh, goodness. Okay. Let's see what else could be here. Is there anything else here, Spirit? Jeez. Sacrifice. You are willing to make sacrifices for love, putting aside your own needs to support the growth of the relationship. Look at that. So you've been doing some kind of sacrificing. Is that might be your secrets that you're keeping from yourself? Like you need to review those. You need to review those dreams, your daydreams, these levels of creativity, the secrets of your true self. Yeah, even that hidden stuff. Yeah, that moon card. Yeah. Okay, Spirit, is that it? Okay, so they want me to read this magenta dragon. They want it over here. Okay. Enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom, awaken your soul memories. See, you have to live in your, you have to, like your, because of your, this new beginning, this phoenix, and this, to awaken your soul memories and your higher spiritual understanding, prepare for accelerated ascension. That could be why there's like this split going on over here, these with these secrets. Like these secrets are going to have to be addressed. I'm sorry, that it's just, that's just how it's going to have to be. Magenta dragon. It's going to have to, you're going to have to address it. You know, be clear about your intentions here. You know, I don't think, you know, it's a good thing to sacrifice yourself for someone else's happiness either, because you know it's never going to work out. Not in the end anyway, because somebody's going to end up being left feeling unfulfilled. This could be what's causing you some like stubbornness or whatever, and this like go, go, go energy, trying to keep everybody moving forward. But sometimes you just need to stop and evaluate what's happening. Magenta dragon. This is fifth dimensional. 72. That makes sense, because if you're still dealing with some of these old issues or repeated issues, maybe even. Okay, magenta dragon. This is a card of accelerated ascension. The magenta dragon is here to remind you that you are an illuminated soul carrying much wisdom. It is helping you to dissolve any remaining veils of illusion and preparing you to become an enlightened one. It has come to you now to remind you that all is love, for we all are one. We are all one, sorry. It is time to see all things with the wiser inner eyes of truth. Treat everyone as if they were you. Your guidance is to sit quietly, no joke, be still. Sit quietly with your magenta dragon and allow the door to your vast soul memories to open. When you reveal to yourself who you truly are, you will help to bring forward the new golden age. And that's what I was talking about. Like, you're not being truthful with yourself. You're sacrificing yourself. You can't be doing that. Sacrificing yourself is not going to be good to anyone. Well, there you go. All right. So I hope this helps give you some kind of enlightenment and helps you to move forward and stand in your truth. I mean, it's better to, like, instead of sacrificing for the relationships, like, be honest about where you are and how you feel, and, you know, deal with all those, that true self, and stand in your truth, because otherwise you're not going to be able to ascend further. So with that, Spirit, I wish you well, and I hope this video finds you well, and I bid you a good day, and sending love and light.